Yo, niaje watu wangu, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I go by the name Anonymous Team and sahi nataka kureact on this interview by Mr. Commentator 254 on Mungai Eve. As you all know, Mungai Eve was recently in Qatar, and as they are known to be parading each and every place with her boyfriend Mr. Trevor. Uh, for this one hawakuenda na Trevor, so unajua definitely clips and watu pale on the internet had concerns like why would she travel to Qatar without Trevor. Now I don't know if Andrew Kibe has gotten wind of this news, because we all know angekuwa amesikia Mungai ameenda Qatar bila Trevor we know the internet would have broken loose, unaona. Yeah, since I'm talking a lot, let me do away with all the talking. Let's go straight away to review the video.
Na kuna watu walicomment wakisema hivi hujafanya poa kuenda bila Trevor and stuff. I'd like maybe ungependa kuambia watu kama hao waje wenye wanadhani everywhere you go lazima uende na Trevor.
I think as a company we are really growing him, and of course I would always love to go with him. Unajua siwezi taka kwenda peke yangu, it's boring.
So guys, bado tuko Jomo Kenyatta International Airport. Tumeka hivi kidogo sana. It's sasa ni saa tunaelekea saa 9 asubuhi, but tumesema we have to pick her na tueleze Qatar kumekuaje because she has just landed back. Mambo hivi.
Poa sana commentator. First of all guys, thank you so much for coming. I don't take it for granted. Kufika hapa saizi ni saa 9 usiku. You guys, by the way watu hawajui venye atulalangi town. Unafanya job poa sana and I really appreciate.
Trip ya Qatar imekuaje kwenda na kurudi?
First of all, I would thank God kwa sababu ya kutupea, unajua pia kwenda na kurudi tukiwa fiti, we should not take it for granted. I thank God for the safety, and also it was a nice experience. It was a lifetime experience. Kwani mtu wa ball, unajua tu kufika mahali watch live World Cup, it's not something kuchukulia tu hivi. I would like to thank Odibet Kenya for the opportunity. Yani wameset the bars really high, because pia mtu atajituma hadi next World Cup ajipate ako kule. Yeah.
Okay. Eve, vile tu ulikanyaga hivi touchdown hapo hivyo Qatar, ukabreathe your first air nini like what did you see different yenye maybe haiko huku hivi Kenya, because tunasikianga ni country ko developed sana, ni huko ile
the infrastructure, the place it's so clean. Yani unasikia yani mimi sijui hata nisemeaje. Yani unajua unaona kama ile video yenye Jackie alikuwa anadu Qatar ni kusafi. Yani huwezi ona karatasi hapo, sijui kibuyu, sijui nini. It's very very clean. And then security. Imagine unaweza acha hata simu yako, hata hizi kamera hapa, and then utazipata tu hapo. Hakuna mtu anaweza chukua kitu ya mtu. And then the other thing that I loved so much is to realize I have so many fans from Qatar, and big shout out to you guys. I think I've been able to meet like, if not 500 maybe more, wenye wako kule wa Kenya. Vijana wanajituma sana wako kule, wanapiga job, pia madem wako pale, na appreciate sana. It felt so good to connect with them. Some of them wamekuwa pale for 10 years, 8 years, so it was such a great opportunity.
Tumekuwa tukisikia story mingi sana za Qatar, especially hao wasichana ambao wanaenda, like leo tuli receive like 3 bodies, wale wengine wamekufia Saudi Arabia, wengine Qatar, and umekuwa kule, umepata chance labda kuinteract na wale wasichana, ukapata story yao, labda utueleze kidogo kumekwaje?
Okay, to be honest, I've not been able to interact nikiwa pale na any, but then kule Qatar ni ngumu kupatana na madem uko nje. I think hata tukitembea hivi tulikuwa tunashangaa kwani sisi pekee ndo madem. It's very rare to see a lady akitembea kwa street, ni ngumu sana, so sikuweza kupatana na any lady. But as we are coming back, kuna madem tumeinteract nao kwa ndege, wengine wanasema experience imekuwa poa. For the past years wamekuwa pale, wengine wanasema imekuwa.
She did not get the memo.
imekuwa vibaya. Some of them actually when we landed they were crying, wanafurahi kukua back home. So I think of course unajua hata country kwa mzuri aje kwezi kosa tushida here and there, but I believe in the venye tu tunaendelea cause this thing imetokea out there, people are really talking about it. I believe maybe something is going to be done na pia hizi cases zipungue ama kama si kupungua ziishe kabisa.
Ukitoka huku mafans walikuwa nakutuma uende utafute yule mse wa Metro.
Hey you guys with that question.
Yes, na ukafika kule, so if tulikuwa tuna expect kwa ukifika kule tutaona video umeupload. Did you get a chance to meet the Metro man?
Yeah. I did my best to get his contact and of course Mungai lazima tu angepata hiyo number, so I got the number. We talked, tukaamua tutafanya interview, nikaenda tukafika pia, we went with Jemo Awinja, but unfortunately we couldn't do the video because of some reasons that I wouldn't want to give out on camera, but I hope in the near future maybe at a land very soon akirudi ni wa Mombasa by the way, maybe at a land very soon tutaweza kufanya, but I also felt so bad, but I thank God. Mungu anakuanga tu na plans zake. For some reasons hatukuweza kufanya but tulipatana. Yeah.
Okay, huyo msawa Metro ameongelewa sana na of course you said kwamba the reason why amkufanya interview ni fan ulireply kwa Instagram ukasema it's because of funny reasons haikuweza kuhappen like labda kuna mtu anataka kujua maybe ulimapproach akasema yeye hataki because kuna watu wanasemanga mtu akitrend at once inakuanga ni ngumu kwa watu kukuja kufanya interviews because of this and this, wanadhani kwamba maybe wako hivyo. Was that the situation?
Okay, well, I would say he was willing to do the interview, but unajua time mtu anatrend kuna kuanga na a lot of pressure, kuna kuanga na a lot of advisors, of course pia pale ako job unajua, so kuna a lot of things that he was going through, unapata kuna watu wanamwambia hivi, so in between hapo
Manze, I had to post this video just to react on one thing I've noticed on this online media. Easy stuff za online media. I'm a digital media. I'm a digital journalist. I've noticed a few individuals that stand out. Commentator 254. Manze, this guy is such a professional bana. Jamaa is mainstream media talent. Commentator 254 and this guy, what's this guy's name? Not Nani. Plug TV ako sawa pia, but there's this other guy. Yeah, Commentator 254, Plug TV, no, not BTG, not Nicholas. There's this other guy. It's Commentator 254. I've forgotten the name, but Commentator 254, Plug TV. Those are amongst the most professional digital journalists personally I've seen. These guys are very good at asking questions. The questions that you as a viewer you'd want them to ask the interviewees, manze, they're like a step ahead. At that time unacheki wanafanya interview unafikiria na siauliza huyu jamaa hii kitu, manze, he goes ahead and asks those questions. They are so instinctive as journalists, and manze, it's what do I call it? It's what's the name? It's impressive, manze. These guys are really good at their job. Hope they keep it up. Hope they get the recognition that they deserve, bana.
I wouldn't want to say what exactly happened, but it was not able to happen because of some reasons too funny. Yeah.
Na huko hivyo uliona ni mtu wako famous mbaya.
Okay. Okay, what I would say is, what people probably don't know, unaona metro, hizo metro ni train and there are so many zinachukua watu zikiwapeleka from one point to another. So metro guy actually is not one person. Mwenye anasema tu metro this way. There are so many saying that, but yeye ndo alienda viral, video yake ndo ilienda viral. So there are so many, but pia ako popular cause utapata watu wakimrecord, but pia unapata wengine wana record any other person cause watu wengi sana wanaisema, but he is popular.
Okay, you also did a video with Awinja and mafans wako walikuwa wanasema sasa Mungai hivi baki pale kwa comedy. Will you consider that?
Am I funny?
You are.
I don't think so. So, okay.
Anyway, what's that?
Interact for like a few minutes, tukaingia tukawatch game, tukitoka tukapata bado wako around, so tukakula, tukainteract, and then I was like Olunga, can we do something, because he's really a supporter of my work. And thank you so much, Michael.
You on that because you watched the nini iko live.
Okay, it would be
Commentator mwano.
And stuff. I'd like maybe ungependa kuambia watu kama hao waje wenye wanadhani everywhere you go lazima uende na Trevor.
I think as a company, we are really growing, and we will have to always divide some work. Maybe probably in the future wataona some other opportunities zenye pia ataenda bila mimi. So I think with time, unajua watu wakizoea kuwaona sana pamoja, ni kama leo tuseme tumezoea kuwaona sana na Trudy. Tukiwa kwa siku 2-3 tutashangaa, kwani mbona hatuwaoni? Like I understand them really much, but also I feel sad for some people who thought sijui nimeenda peke yangu for some silly reasons, vitu funny tu watu wana commenting pale, but it is always about work, because pia huku kulikuwa na some events that were happening, and also we didn't see like the reason, like the other time we traveled, the both of us, kulikuwa na a lot of issues na content, because mnaweza travel mahali, by the way, mlikuwa mnadhani mtashoot content, mpate kule kuko different, so utapata mmeka kama even 1 week you've not done anything. But of course that's not even an excuse. I would have loved to go with him, and of course I would always love to go with him. Unajua sisi taka kwenda peke yangu, it's boring sometimes, especially usiku, unajua. So si ati najitetea, but as company grows sometimes itabidi ni kudivide tu kazi. Yeah.
Okay, vile umerudi tumeona mifuko ni kubwa, kuna gifts zake na labda
Okay, so your story if Mungai kuacha Trevor, let me comment on that. There's a video where she was interviewing a winja, and she was telling the guy who was recording her wewe shika kamera vizuri, unajua hii ndio ubaya kuacha director. All debates nyinyi. So ideally, of course, Mungai Eve is the brand hapa. She is the brand. So I think Odibet did not want to string Nanim, Director Trevor, along. Director Trevor, his own way, he is a brand as well, courtesy of Mungai. Okay, Mungai Eve is Mungai Eve because of Trevor. We don't deny that he and Alimu inspired to do all that stuff and shit. And right now he is like a brand on his own, courtesy of Mungai Eve, because that hiyo jina tu yake director Trevor, it's a big name. It's a big name. Sasa I think he just needs to cut out a niche for himself so that he can stand out from the girlfriend's brand. Because sasa as it stands, manze, the girlfriend's image, manze, is overshadowing him, which is not a bad thing. It's a good thing. Walikuwa wameanzisha channel ingine inaitwa Instafame. Huyo mjamaa kasa hii angekuwa hata anafanya hata kama ni behind the scenes of hizi vitu anafanyanga. You know, there's so much things that the guy can do so that he can cut out a niche for himself as director Trevor. So that you never know in the future, you know, I'm not saying it watachana, but you know, easy relationships are famous people. Most of the time, or sometimes they don't end up as they are supposed to be. Good thing, you know, kina Kabiwa Jesus na kina mwingine wanaitwaje, the Terences. These people were married before. These people were actually married before, and they were married before, and kina Kabiwa Jesus wakiingia kwa YouTube hata walikuwa na expect mtoto. So these are people who already had families and they were already mature. These are people who are over 25 when they were getting into the content, when they started creating content together. So these are people who have higher chances of staying together regardless of how more famous and wealthier they grow. Kina Mungai and Dr. Trevor, both 21 if I'm not wrong. You know, when people are 21, between 18 to 24, you're never really sure. You're never really sure if that's love or infatuation. Because dem akifika 25, she'll probably be way bigger than what she is right now. Say big, I'm saying content creator wise. You never know, she might go into mainstream media and start reading news hook as much as watu wanatoka from mainstream media and stuff. But her future is great, is really great because of the brand that she and the boyfriend have created for her. So for the boyfriend, on the other hand, he really needs to cut out a niche for himself. He needs to create or rather strengthen his brand as well, so that at least they can be, at least if not on the same level, at least mwakaribiane tu. Yeah, anafaa kucheza cheza na kina commentator 254, I'm sure the ropes, unaona. Yeah, that's what I have to say. So you can see vitu kama easy when now we know that director Trevor is not a brand ambassador for all debates. Now we know it's Mungai Eve, because if director Trevor was a brand ambassador for all debates, then definitely all debates would have strung him along to Qatar with Mungai Eve, but they did not, unaona. So unaona, now vitu kama hizi now when they start coming into play, now that's when you realize that you also need to do something for yourself. So eventually all the deals, all the ambassadorial deals that are coming into the family are going to Mungai Eve. Shamba inaitwa kampuni ya kuuza mashamba ikiambia Mungai, kama juzi Mungai Eve alipewa shamba. We are 100% sure hiyo shamba iko under jina ya Mungai Eve, unaona. If another company comes and says tunataka utuzie shamba ama utuzie nyumba, of course everything will go to Mungai Eve's name, because Mungai Eve is the brand, unaget. Huyu director Trevor, he should create like a company, ama he should have created like a company, and then inaitwaje, Mungai Eve akuwe like the brand ambassador for that company. What's a good example? What's a good example? Let me a good example in the content creation. Let's say like SPM Bars. No. SPM Bars ni kampuni ya Butita. You get. It's not wrong. Mungai Eve and director Trevor, they could have created their own company, and then what were stakeholders. Now, if there is, however, I could be wrong, because nani ndo alikama up hata hiyo jina ya Mungai hivi, hata ndo alicreate hiyo YouTube channel director Trevor. So it could be that pia Mungai Eve, the brand is not necessarily solely it's not solely it's not a sole property of Mungai Eve the individual. It could be that Mungai Eve the brand is a company, is like it's like a brand where both director Trevor and Mungai Eve the individual have stakes in. Now, if that is the case and it is written down, then well and good. Director Trevor would be pretty smart for that. If it's like registered Mungai, if the brand director Trevor pia kona stake hapo, like both have like 50-50 stake for that brand, then kudos to director Trevor. Hapo ni huyo ni msee anatumia akili. Ni kama hawa wasanii like ni kama hawa inaitwa hizi record labels, they sign an artist, they give an artist the name, the stage name. So unapata anything, the brand is not the brand does not belong to the individual alone. The brand has a few stakeholders, and all stakeholders can benefit from the brand. So if that is the case for Mungai and director Trevor, then I have no qualms. I have no quarrels over that. Yes, sir. But all in all, my opinion is Mungai Eve, the brand, is overshadowing director Trevor, the brand. So these guys need to come up and do something about it, because they're still young, they're still relevant at the moment. This is the time that they can be smart about some of these things. So yes sir, watu wangu, I'm not going to do to say wacha nicheze haka kiasi.
Maybe something imekuja huku kwa mafans pia.
I have so many gifts, especially to you guys, because I promised you, and also you guys are doing an amazing job. And for him, of course, I have some gifts, because pia mimi siwezi taka muende mniache hivyo. Yeah, I have. I love shopping so much. So, ukiwahi sikia nimeenda mahali ndo ni tu umejua tu nitaleta kitu. Yeah.
And maybe to your fans wenye wako Qatar hawakupata chance ya kukumit na wanasema sikupata chance ya kumeet Eve. Unaweza waambia nini?
Maybe there are so many. I think nimepata text kama maybe 100 or more wenye walikuwa wanaomba tupatane, wengine hadi walikuwa wanani-invite kwa church Friday, but unfortunately hatungeweza kupatana, but I've seen that I have a huge
Yo, watu wangu, thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure you share, like and subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend, and see you on the next one. Yes sir.